I want to fuck up my life. Everyone hates me, so it doesn't really matter. I wish I could find something to do or make a video that people would want to watch. Come on, Ty, you can make a video people would want to watch. Think about it, Ty. You make so many videos. You must make 40,000 videos. There's gotta be one more video you can make. Do some Street Pro. Do some of this. Do some of that. Nope. Yeah, I can do that. I can do some Carl game. No. I don't know what to do actually. Maybe scrap the whole entire tape and do something else. Who knows what I can do? I mean, you're doing pretty good on your channel. Channel does pretty good. I mean, you got some videos that you thought you would never make before. You've been to some places that you never heard of before. Oh, that's true. I've been to a few places that I never heard of before. Going to Dad's tomorrow like he used to do, but yeah. Do some B-stars to her, or do something different, you know. Yeah. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm just looking for something to... Hello. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, yeah. Nothing really to do today.
And this entire side of in this video, I'll be explaining all in chronological order. My goal is to create a timeline connecting all the games to make it easier for you to understand the
Okay.
story of this remarkable franchise. Throughout the video, there will be a timeline animation at the bottom of the screen, which should help you follow along and understand when certain games take place. There are a total of 11 GTA games, plus a few DLCs we'll cover in this video, and believe it or not, the first game actually takes place all the way back in 1961. GTA London, 1961, is an expansion to the original GTA 1. However, canonically, it takes place before the main game, so we'll cover it first. Since there are a total of 8 playable protagonists, it's up to the player to decide who to choose and follow along the story with. Regardless of which one you pick, the story remains the same. The plot follows a gangster's exploits through London City in 1961 at the behest of a criminal named Harold Cartwright, who is issuing orders given to him by the Crisp twins. The first mission Harold assigns the player is to plant a bomb at a couple of rival greaser gangs' hideouts. Upon reaching the first hideouts, the protagonist gets out of the car and successfully bombs the
30.
place before collecting the other bombs hidden away in West Brixton. With more bombs in hand, the player makes their way toward the second hideout and effectively wipes out both rival gang hideouts for Harold. This event sparks up a turf war between the two greaser gangs, who blame each other for the bombings. The protagonist's next task is to aggravate the situation and make sure both sides start fighting each other in order for Harold to divide and conquer their forces. The gangs meet face to face in an alleyway at Northwest Brixton. Upon your arrival,
I'm
the
from the United
voice on the
States.
radio informs the player that their cover has been blown and that both of the gang leaders are aware of the fact that they've been set up. He then proceeds to ask you to talk to Jack. Jack informs the player that Harold wants bloodshed, and you're going to be the one responsible for making it happen. Jack tells you about equipping an armored vest in case you need it before you start mowing down everyone else in the alleyway. Unfortunately, some of the gangsters manage to avoid the encounter, and
Bye.
you'll have to track them down and kill them. Once you're done eliminating all of the witnesses, the voice on the radio tells you Harold will be pleased with your efforts. You're told there are more jobs lined up for you, and all of the instructions will be delivered through the same payphones you visited before. The next task assigned to you is to protect a prominent gambler named Mr. Cottonballs, who is visiting London. After picking him up, the voice on the radio tells you to drive him to one of Harold's hideouts. Once you park the car inside, you're told to go outside and meet Curly. Unfortunately, by the time you talk to Curly, he tells you that Mr. Cottonballs has been abducted by a rival gang, and that you better hurry and get him back safely.
94. I'm
Once you take out the shell who
94.
abducted Mr. Cottonballs, your next objective is to carry a payload of TNT over to the gang who asked for ransom. Harold sets up a cab for you to drive into the rival gang's hideout, fitted with explosives. Once you bomb the place, you get cornered by an army of gang members pointing their weapons at you. With some super armor, you effectively take out the trash by killing the rest of the goons, and go back to Mr. Cottonballs to pick him up from the East Mile End. The mission ends once you drop him back at the hotel. This puts you in Harold's good books, since he's very
Okay.
satisfied with your services. Next, you need to crash a pool party being held by a greaser gang boss named Gene White. Once you grab the cab and arrive there, the voice lets you know that Gene escaped the premises. Now you are tasked with killing him and rounding up the other guests at the party. Once you find Gene running naked around the city and effectively run him over, you drive his girls back to Harold's hideout. Soon after, a voice on the radio informs you that you and Harold were secretly filmed while having fun with the girls, and that now it's your problem to resolve the matter. You are told to go meet Bongo, and he'll tell you how to handle the situation. At Northeast City, Bongo tells you to blow up a couple of vans that are carrying your tapes. You do as you're told, and help Harold save his
Oh,
girls.
wow. I'm 300 miles from you. I'm Three
The next
Rivers,
payphone is to go out and
Michigan.
murder a race car driver named Poundage Firm. Fortunately, they escape before you arrive, so the voice on the radio tells you about a
I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for
resource
lunch.
you can use.
Now I found out, you know what? I'm not going to do lunch. I'm going to do dinner.
After
Here.
visiting the
I'm not going to do for lunch. I'm going to have dinner later.
Master, you're ordered to steal one of his
Nope, never been. Yeah, I've been to Indianapolis one time.
And are asked to bring a
I've been to Indianapolis
Harold
once.
to steal a juggling sports car for his mom. However, unbeknownst to both Harold and the protagonist, the car actually belongs to a secret agent named Endeavor Chambers, who works for the British government.
Maybe I have.
Protagonist Chambers
Nope, I have something else for dinner. I'm not sure yet. Maybe hot dogs or burgers.
truck full of potatoes that they deemed rather suspicious, and bringing it back to them for an analysis of its contents. Once you deliver the payload, the government determines that it's a ruse for transporting bombs throughout the city, and that a group named Nemesis is responsible for this. Still thinking that you're Chambers, they ask you to pay someone named Grandpa a visit and wait for further instructions.
Nope, never seen the Indy 500.
You are told to plant the explosives in the old man's wheelchair and head over to Nemesis' hideout, causing a distraction while Grandpa plays their part. You get in a TV van parked outside and control Grandpa's wheelchair so that he drives into the hideouts and kamikazes Nemesis forces. After foiling the terrorist plot, the government tells you Nemesis' group has started to vacate the country. Later, after stealing a TV van parked between some buildings, you're tasked with eliminating a geezer who's blackmailing Harold. You quickly beat up the old man in front of the London Tower and head for Buckingham
Nope.
Palace. There, you find that man's son and murder him without remorse to grab the evidence he had on Harold. After delivering the evidence back to him, the game ends, and Harold congratulates you for all of your efforts so far. Eventually, the protagonist gets sent to the United States to do a job for the Crisp twins in Vice City. GTA London, 1969. It's now 1969, 8 years after the previous game, and the protagonist is finally back in the U.S. and ready to do a few jobs here and there for his old pals, the Crisp twins. The first mission they assign you involves stealing a mod scooter from Central City and driving it down to Harold's place. Your next task is to go meet Harold, who's standing outside the building. During the meeting, Harold explains
No, there's not.
or else. Soon enough, you get contacted by the mob, and they tell you that a rival syndicate
There's a racetrack in Jordan. There's a racetrack over in Jones, which is about 10 miles from here. I've been there once. There's a racetrack in Three Rivers. I think they got a job at the racetrack by now. I would have.
successfully carry out the mission. So you grab a sick ride and head over to Soho to look for Chalky and take in up the whereabouts of the drugs. Turns out
Nope.
he just dropped it in a bush while he was panicking. Even though you find the stash tucked away, Harold's tired of Chalky's antics and would rather have him killed. As if that wasn't enough, you are also instructed to clean up things in Chalky's pub. What better way to do that than planting a bomb right at the pub's door and running away? With the drugs retrieved, phase 2 of bringing the mods down now involves the protagonist having a meeting with the gang in West Chelsea. Unfortunately, you are directed to the wrong address, and there aren't any mods in the building. After shaking the gun and starting the building, you find out that the mods are on the roof waiting for their stash to arrive. Instead of a drop, all they receive is a rude awakening as you wipe out their entire crew. At this point, Harold trusts you quite a fair bit and chooses you to deal with the Knowles brothers.
Yeah.
Just tax
Blackjack and slots.
$5,000 plus a bunch of their drugs. The voice on the radio orders you to execute the Knowles brothers and escape to Harold's sister, Beryl's place, to lie low and wait the heat out. Eventually, you are told of a job at the power station that's being held up by a fellow named Midnight who's got cold feet. The protagonist discovers Midnight's location and jacks his car, only to park it outside the power station. The bomb explodes and the city's lights go off. Taking advantage of the city's lack of power, the Crisp twins goons pull off multiple successful bank heists, and you're their getaway ride. After doing a couple more jobs for the twins, you soon meet with Harold and find out about his plan to take over the Crisp.
Nope, I don't do that.
Meanwhile, the government somehow mistakes you again for a spy, like in a previous game, and you are tasked with taking down Han Nemesis before his group detonates bombs within the city. Resolving the matter leads to the government informing the protagonist that the Queen of England was rather proud of their efforts to keep the country safe. Not long after this, the Crisp twins have a meeting with the protagonist. During the meeting, the protagonist gets threatened by the
Nope, sorry, I don't do that.
to make sure he stamps out any opposition to their authority. They begin to issue orders directly to the protagonist and have him perform a few personal favors before raising the bar and asking the protagonist to eradicate Harold and his gang.
Yeah, sometimes.
So, the Crisp twins discover that Harold was innocent all along, but brush it off as nothing. Afterward, the protagonist comes across a chat
Just the $10.
who informs him that the twins are fed up with his associate's gang and wants him dead. The associate, Lenny Smith, and his crew are almost completely wiped out.
Since 1913, we've had one job. Rideshare drivers can trust it to protect their engines for up to 500,000 miles. Guaranteed. 5 stars for engine upkeep, Charmaine. Pennzoil. All Navy drive.
Attention super markup shoppers. It's about time to pay everyday low prices. High prices for potatoes. All it does is raise prices. That's why they're number one in everyday low prices. It's not always eggs.
$5 for eggs. Yeah, that's not low. $200. A little over $200 at a casino. That was a year or two ago. About down to about $200. Pizza.
Want to take giant leaps? They all have the same thing in common. They all
Do I have that in my fridge? I don't know if I have anything in that fridge still.
By the protagonist, before Lenny informs you that the Crisp twins are planning to get rid of you too, since they're paranoid from using their own drugs. With the Crisp twins listening in on the entire conversation, the protagonist kills Lenny before leaving the scene of the crime. You learn that the Crisp twins are planning to run away from London and need to be eliminated before they do. The protagonist gives chase and successfully blows up their car with them inside it. Unfortunately, the twins survive the encounter, but admit defeat as they continue to leave town and move their criminal empire to the protagonist. Now, before we continue any further, I just want to quickly explain something. Although I'll be explaining the entire GTA timeline in this video, an important thing to mention at this point is that GTA games are actually split into 3 different universes: 2D universe, 3D universe, and HD universe. This basically means that certain games follow their own timeline and are not connected to other games. It's just something to keep in mind in order to understand the story better. GTA, Vice City Stories, 1984. It's 1984 in Vice City now, and a veteran steps out of an army vehicle ready to report back to his old chief commanding officer at Fort Baxter Air Base. The veteran in question is Corporal Victor Vance, also known as Vic, who joins the army in order to scrounge up some money for his family. After a brief meeting with his commanding officer, Sergeant Jerry Martinez, Vic is tasked with picking up a package for Jerry. He leaves the base with a pager in hand and arrives at the airport. There, Vic meets an interesting man who takes him out to his boat. Soon enough, the duo gets ambushed by a group of men on boats seeking to steal Jerry's package. After having their
It was pretty. It was different.
Vic abandons the ship and eventually makes his way back to the barracks to report back to Jerry. During their meeting, Vic makes it clear that he's uncomfortable with dealing with drugs that are openly laid out on Jerry's table. So Jerry asks him to retrieve some money instead. Even though the plan was meant to be simple, when Vic went to the docks to meet Phil and pick up the money, Phil informed him that the money is hidden inside his old place, which is currently under control of Cholo's gang. Vic eventually manages to get in and retrieve the money. Upon his return, Jerry sends Vic out to pick up a girl named Mary for him and asks him to visit Phil for a little present waiting for him. So Vic meets Phil and finds out that he's the owner of a brand new, untraceable, stolen vehicle. In his sweet new ride, Vic goes around town looking for Mary and eventually breaks into a party to get her. After dealing with some of the thugs who hired her, Vic drives Mary back to the base, only to find out Jerry betrayed him and pinned the drugs on him. The military dishonorably discharges Vic for his behavior and promptly kicks him out of the base. With nowhere else to go, Vic moves into Phil's
Nope.
safe house and starts to do odd jobs for him. Most of these jobs involve Vic tussling with the Cholo's gang. After some time, Vic is confronted by Jerry, and although Vic is mad about everything Jerry has done, he is forced to work with him again as he has no other choice. Both Phil and
Are you? Yeah, I want some about the military. It's pretty interesting.
guns for Jerry, and together with some friends, the duo managed to steal a military truck and bring it back to Phil's safe house. Eventually, in search of more work, Vic gets sent to one of Phil's associates named Marty, who lives in a trailer house with his wife and daughter. Vic and Marty hit the town and handle some racketeering business, with Vic realizing that he's slowly slipping away into a life of crime. Marty pays Vic for a few more repo gigs before Vic decides to pay Phil a visit again. To his surprise, Vic winds up interrupting a meeting between Jerry and Phil, and Vic rolls in to doing a job for Jerry yet again. Unbeknownst to them, Jerry sent both Phil and Vic into an ambush, and both men almost lost their lives. After this betrayal, the boys decide enough is enough, and that Jerry isn't someone they can trust anymore. They decide to lie low for the time being in order to avoid any heat. During all of this, Vic gets a call from Marty's wife, Louise, and decides to meet her at a hotel she's staying in. The pair start to bond, and Vic offers to take Louise out for a quad bike race at the trailer park. Things go well, but eventually Louise calls Vic over again. Out of the goodness of his heart, Vic offers to help Louise get her baby's stuff back from Marty's house at the trailer park, only to find a group of men looking to beat them up. After their little excursion, Vic drops her back home, but eventually gets into even more trouble. During his routine visits to Louise's place, Vic comes across her sister Mary Jo, who tells him Louise was abducted by Marty. Vic rushes to Marty's trailer and narrowly avoids getting run over by him before
Star Trek.
being ambushed by some of his goons. After dealing with them, Vic eventually catches up to Marty and murders him before getting sent to a safe house to lie low for a while. After Marty's death, to fill the power vacuum and get some cash in their pockets, Louise asks Vic to take over Marty's entire operation. Under her direction, Vic confronts Marty's employees and eventually assumes control of the compound. Things go well for Vic for some time, but soon after his takeover, Vic's brother, Lance Vance, decides to pay him a visit. Despite their differences in the past, Vic decides to bury the hatchet and trust Lance. Their peaceful reunion goes well until some cholos pull up in front of them. Vic and Lance make a hasty